Bunny Boom is a game that I was just intrigued with because of the cover. This is Andrew Bosley's artwork on it, and it's absolutely, just funny. The bunnies are booming. The author said they read about, basically a rabbit boom. They thought it'd make a fun game. There's too many bunnies. I don't want them. And so that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to get other people in the game, the other villagers, to have more bunnies than you. So that sounds fun. Let's take a look. In this game, your goal is to not get bunnies. Denominations 1, 5, 10, and 25. You want to have as few as possible. And the game's going to be pretty simple. On your turn, you are playing a rabbit card. And there are lots of different rabbit cards that you will have. And you'll place it adjacent to a card that's already out there. If you're playing a 2-player game, you're just going right and left. 3-player adds up and down. 4-player will add in all directions. You can build it. So when you play the card, you are going to do whatever it says when you play the card here. And when you will then, after that, you're going to move your pawn there, whatever color you happen to be. As you move, every card that you move over, you'll activate what it says here. So for example, this one just gives you a rabbit. And there are lots of different symbols in the game where you are going to be taking a carrot token, which gives them 4 bunnies at the end of the game, skipping movement, adding bunnies. Sometimes they activate river, which means you'll look at all the cards up here, and if they have a river effect, you will activate them. This, by the way, is where you'll draw cards for after you're done playing one. And that's basically it. Once all the spots are filled, you are going to play again. But this time, as you play cards out in the middle, if it's the same type of weather as the card underneath it, you're essentially shutting that card down. And slowly everything shuts down. And at that point, you find out who has the most rabbits. That's pretty much it. There's a few minor expansions, a fox, a burrow, and things that you can add in. But you're playing a card, moving your person, trying not to move them too far, because we'll give you probably a lot of negative effects you don't want, and trying not to get too many rabbits. Woof. Woof, woof, woof. There are some times where when I play a game, I go, not for me. But there are other times when I play a game and I go, this is just not a good game at all. Bunny Boom for me is a 3 out of 10. And I think 2 of those points, well, are from Andrew Bosley's artwork. It's just terrible. First of all, there's one reference card that doesn't even have all the symbols on it. And the symbols, there's so many symbols in this game, and no one knows what they do all the time. And then you're like, there's this expansion, that are just basically more symbols. So you're constantly looking up symbols to just basically be a take that game. You play a card your turn, you do whatever it says, you move your person there, you're trying not to move very far, then you put cards on top of each other, and then there's up and down with 3 or 4 players. That doesn't really mean anything. The whole thing, it just feels meaningless. I got some rabbits, you got some rabbits. But that might work in a quick, short, silly, stupid game, which this is. But then when you saddle this confusing icons on top of it, what a waste of this artwork. What a waste of Andrew Bosley. It's 45 minutes. It's too long. And then you're trying to match symbols to make a card where no one can go there again. And then when you pass over, you land a river card, you do the river things. And this is constantly like, what does that symbol do? You get the carrot. What does the carrot do? And then when you add in these little mini expansions, there's even more. Just not worth the time, which is unfortunate. This looked really fun, but I cannot recommend Bunny Boom at all.